Myself Neela, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application, JJ College of Arts and Science. Today I am going to discuss about functions in PHP. Next, these are all the content I am going to discuss. Functions in PHP, how to create functions in PHP, passing functions some data, passing arrays to function, using default argument, working with static variables, PHP conditional functions, PHP variable function, nesting of function. These are all the content I am going to discuss. First, predefined functions and user defined functions. So the name itself, predefined means built-in functions. User defined function means we only define the function. PHP support numerous number of predefined functions. The predefined functions or built-in functions are categorized or classified into string functions, mathematical function, date function, array functions, and etc. The user-defined functions are created based on the various criteria such as passing functions some data, passing arrays to functions, default argument, working with static variables. Next, functions in PHP. PHP functional programming relies on the functions. Functions in PHP provide organized reusable code to perform a set of actions. Functions simplify the coding process, prevent redundant logic, and make code easier to follow. A function is a piece of code which takes one or more input from the parameter and does some processing and returning the value. Function names are case sensitive. So all or the following strings can be referred to the print function. Print, like that. These are all the various functions. Next, the general form or syntax of function. How to define a function means with the help of the syntax we can create a functions in PHP. Like other language, PHP also have a own syntax. So function is a keyword. The keyword is followed by function name within bracket parameter list. The first line of the syntax indicates that a definition starts with the word function. In the case of Java programming, C, CPP, the function keyword is not used. Generally void or any return data type function name, then only parameter. In PHP, with the help of the keyword, we can understand this one is function. Function is a keyword. The following is the name which must start with the letter or underscore followed by any number of letters or number or underscore. The function name contain alphanumeric characters. The parentheses are required. One or more parameters separated by comma or optional indicated by the square bracket which are not the part of the function syntax. Next, creating PHP function. It is very easy to create your own PHP function. Suppose you want to create a PHP function which simply with a simple message on your browser, when will you call it? The following example, create a function called write message and then call it is just after creating it. Write message is a user defined function here. Note that creating a function is a name should starts with the keyword function and all the PHP code should be put inside and shown in the following example below. So here is the example for a user defined function. So this program is starts with the HTML and slash HTML, end with the slash HTML. The HTML contain two sections. So one is a head section and another one is a body section. The head section, so the title tag is writing PHP function. In the body section, the PHP program is embedded into the body section of our HTML program. So this PHP program contain function example. So defining a function. So next one is function write message. Write message is a function used in here in this program. So within this write message, you are really a nice person, have a nice day, a nice time. This is the output. Echo statement is the output statement in PHP program. This can out printf is used, C++ C out is used, Java system.out.println is the output statement. In PHP, echo is one of the output statement. Many other statement is available. So next, calling a PHP function write message. So at the time of calling write message, in the write message function means the write message function is invoked. So output means you are really a nice person, have a nice time. Next, passing function to some data. PHP give you option to pass parameter, argument or argument list inside the function. You can pass as many as parameters, argument list you are like. These parameters or argument list work like variable inside your function. The following example takes two integer parameter or argument and added them together and then print them. This is an example for passing some data to a function. So first HTML program. So the head section is omitted. So if you want means you can include, otherwise omitted. Body section is compulsory. Under this body section our PHP program is embedded. So in this PHP program, function add function is a user defined function used in this program. Add function within bracket dollar name number 1 comma dollar number 2. In PHP, dollar is a prefix of every variable. So dollar sum equal to dollar number 1 plus dollar number 2. So after that echo the sum of two number is dollar sum. So next add sum within bracket 10 comma 20. So at the time of calling our user defined function, the 10 and 20 is taken as a data, that is a parameter. Calculate the sum. The result is displayed 30. So the output of our PHP program is sum of two number is 30. Next, passing array to function. One can also pass arrays to function as easily as simple data items like string or numbers. The following example demonstrate how arrays are passed to function. So this example array variable is passed. So the output is displayed on the screen. Next, passing reference. When you pass data to a function, what is really passed is copy of that data. The original data, the argument must be passed with an ampersand symbol which gives the direct access to the argument. This example shows passing reference to function. Next, using default argument. If there are two functions called but the user give a single argument, then the default argument will be used. This is an example shows using default argument. So the HTML program starts with HTML tag, end with /HTML. The body section, under the body section our passing default program is included. The PHP program, the echo statement is used is the output statement. So display the default argument is the function display is a user defined function. So this function is used as a default argument. So the output of the function is with the help of the default argument is used in this output. Next, working with static variables. The variable inside the function reset everything when it is called as the variable are not preserved between the function call. So we use the static variable is implemented that the variable inside the function will not reset every time. It remains constant. Static means remains constant. So this example shows the static variable used in this program. Next, PHP conditional function. The above example explain PHP conditional function. So the output is derived with the help of the PHP conditional function. PHP variable function. PHP variable function load the name of the variable into another variable to be able to access the first variable. Functions in PHP assign a variable the name of the function and then treat the variable as through the name of the function. Here is example used for PHP variable function. Next one is nesting of function. For nesting of function means function contain another function, that is referred as nesting of function or nested function. One cannot call the nested function until it including the function has been run. The nested function won't be accessible until the time. This is the example for nesting function. Here in the PHP code contain the function and the function contain another function within itself. Next, this is a summary. So function is a piece of code which takes one or more input. Function is mainly used to reduce the size of the program. This is advantage of using function. In PHP, functions are classified as predefined function, user defined function, PHP conditional function, PHP variable functions and nesting of functions. Thank you very much.